You conniving little... We could have had a long, happy marriage. Could have ruled both kingdoms. But no. You just couldn't leave well enough alone. Oh, don't play dumb with me, Your Highness. It's unbecoming of someone of your standing. I know everything. Everything. Imagine my surprise when I walked in on Remy in the sewing room. Can you guess what she was doing there, Your Highness? She was packing for your little excursion. And there on that mannequin was your clothing, untouched, abandoned in the middle of alterations. I thought, surely there must be an explanation for all this. Surely, Remy, a person I trusted with such a monumental task, wasn't planning on leaving before the ceremony. But that's me, I suppose. I just care too much and trust too easily. Oh, she didn't tell me anything. To her benefit, she did stay silent. Even when my champion snapped some of those pretty little fingers. I'm surprised you didn't hear her screaming up here. It was deafening. Oh, but she's so stubborn. Just like you, Your Highness. She didn't need to tell me anything, though. The champion and I just wanted to teach her a little lesson. Let her sit with the pain for a bit. A quick jaunt down to the dungeon told me everything I needed to know. But you know what I found in that dungeon, don't you? You're exactly right. I found nothing. The guard post abandoned. The cells empty. Nothing. No, it's okay. You can laugh. It's funny. I know you think so, too. It's funny, Your Highness, because you seem to think that you are walking away from all this. From me. But you aren't. Do you see anyone here to save you? Because I don't. No, I see a little royal abandoned by their savior, while the only person who actually tried to help you is now waiting to be executed in those newly abandoned cells. Oh, I didn't want you to miss it, Your Highness. Remy took away my other wedding present for you. It's only fair she takes Gray's place now. What? You don't feel like smiling anymore? It looks like your little plan didn't work. Gray and the Dumont girl might have escaped. But I still have you. And doesn't it just kill you, Your Highness? They didn't even think to come up here to find you. Looks like Gray isn't much of a protector. But that really is just like her. She's always looking out for her own skin. If you actually knew her, you would understand. You were nothing but a job to her, and she abandoned you as soon as she got the chance. But you still have a chance to make the right choice here, Your Highness. You're still here. You don't have to throw everything away just because of some silly hope that Grey actually has a heart. She's gone, Your Highness. She left you here with me. And I'll take care of you. Together, you and I can rule Monde Dela. We can free the wolves from their banishment in the woods. We can end the coming war. All you have to do is marry me. Do that, and I'll show you I can protect you much better than Grey did. You won't even remember her name by the time you and I are done with the ceremony. I promise. What about Remy? Do you really think that you are in any position to make requests out of me? She went directly against me in an attempt to... Fine, I can work with that. I'll spare sweet Remy too, then. See, I can be sweet when you're sweet to me. Now, get up. We're leaving. It's time for the ceremony, Your Highness. Oh, that giant oaf better have a good reason to interrupt me right now. I told them I was not to be disturbed. You better have found Grey, because if you are here too... You're in luck, Monroe. Your champion did find me. Though, it wasn't very lucky for them. So, you finally killed your maker, is it? It was just a matter of time, I suppose. I didn't kill anyone. All it took to take them down was a bit of wolfsbane poison. They shouldn't have made such a show of where they kept it when they were drugging me. Well, isn't that just poetic justice for you, then? I don't know how many times I have to tell you to stop underestimating what I'm capable of. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you here, Grey. The Highness and I were just talking about you, actually. I'm sure you were. You always did try to charm your way out of the messes you made. I wonder what you'll do when your honeyed words aren't enough, Monroe. Please, spare me the lecture. You're the last person who has any right to chastise me. After what you did, do you really think anyone here wants your help? You're right. I have done horrible things to everybody here. But that's why I have to help. They deserve that much from me, at least. I've done my time feeling sorry for myself. It's time I finally try to earn their forgiveness. And that means writing all of this. You claim to have been rescuing the pack from me, Monroe. But you just replaced one prison with another. I've heard all about what you and your so-called champion have done to these people. Oh, you don't know anything. You and I are nothing alike. It's time for you to look in the looking glass, Monroe. You can't just keep blaming people for your problems. If you look at your own reflection, you'll see you don't have as many allies as you thought. Your ranks are crawling with traitors to your crown. And I can empathize. I know what it feels like to have someone stab you in the back. I still have the scars from you to prove it. Enough of this. Come here, your Highness. No, no. Stop struggling. I am so much stronger than you. You are gonna get the two of us out of here. All right. So be a good little shield for me. Oh, shut the fuck up. I'd rather keep that pretty tongue of yours useful. Well, Gray, as much as I have enjoyed this little reunion with you, the Highness and I are going to be leaving. You aren't going anywhere. You need to own up for the wrongs you've done. Now let Highness go. Or what? What exactly are you going to do if I say no, Gray? Are you going to kill me? You always did respond to every little problem with violence. What does that really say about your self-control, I wonder? The monster you always talked about inside your head might just be you. But no, I doubt you would even be able to. If you could have killed me, I think you would have. Where exactly is your wolf, Gray? Well, you sound eager to meet the wolf again, Monroe. Are you sure that's wise? You may have walked away last time, but you're forgetting something. I let you. Now make the choice, Monroe. Let Highness go. See, I think you're just trying to scare me now. We've pumped you full of so much wolfsbane. I'm guessing you're still feeling its impact. Otherwise, I doubt you would even have the wherewithal to talk. I have seen you lose control before, Gray. So what is stopping you now? You can't hear the wolf. That means you might as well be as powerful as Highness here. Which means you can't do anything to stop me. So you can just put that little sword down and step aside. The Highness and I have a wedding to host and a kingdom to rule. You are so focused on power, aren't you? Do you even remember that little changeling you captured with the Dumont heir? The one who escaped your dungeon. The one you thought so little of. You didn't even bother going after her. There's an army marching on Dolos right now, Monroe. And who do you think is leading that army now? They've already infiltrated the borders. I wonder how long your pack will stand by you once they breach the castle. Especially now that you don't have the Dumont girl as a bargaining chip. It's over. Don't make this worse for yourself. I don't think I'll be doing that. It sounds to me like their Highness is my best course of escape then. You're right. That is, if you're sure about me not having my wolf. You said it yourself. You forced so much wolfsbane into me. I shouldn't even be conscious. Yet here I am, standing, and your champion, the supposed strongest amongst you, lies unconscious at your feet. You have a choice to make, Monroe. This doesn't have to end with bloodshed. It's a tempting offer, really. But I think I'm gonna take their Highness here, and we are going to... Oh, you little... What the fuck did you get scissors from? Oh, my fucking thigh! Highness, catch! Use it! You two fucking deserve each other. Highness. Highness, are you hurt? Thank the gods. Oh, I thought that I was going to lose you. Sorry. Forgive me. I'm afraid the wolf's bane still hasn't made it on my system yet. I can barely stand. I wouldn't have stood a chance against her if you hadn't intervened when you did. Good catch, by the way. The champion only had a few vials left on their person. We would have had a very angry wolf on our hands if you hadn't. Glad to see your tongue is still as sharp as always, Highness. It was a bluff. I'm in no condition to fight. But there was a rogue wolf that I met in the dungeon, and they had their own vendetta against Monroe and the champion. They went on to continue liberating the castle, but their wolf would have been too dangerous. I'm sorry. I wasn't there to protect you. And you ended up saving yourself in the end. You didn't need my help. The army wasn't a bluff. There really was an escaped changeling. We coincidentally ran into her when she broke into the dungeon as we were leaving. Funny enough, she actually brought with her an old friend. They all helped me get here to you. Thankfully, before Monroe could enact her plan. Both heirs are safe. The kingdoms are safe. You're safe. I don't know what I would have done if... No, I don't need to sit down. I'm fine. It's just the wolf's bane. I was elated to see you when she opened that door. It took every fiber of my being not to just run to you. I was just so scared. I thought I had lost you. No, if I don't say this now, then I will lose my resolve. I am sorry. No, I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm sorry for not treating you like you are my equal. You are far more capable than any wolf, including me. And I need you, Highness. You are my everything, and I will gladly give my life to you. Then I will live my life for you. As much as I want nothing more than to continue to enjoy a reunion, our job here isn't done. I'll be fine. I'm still standing, aren't I? Only barely still counts as standing. Besides, we aren't done yet. Here, Take my hand so we don't get separated. I know I don't have to protect you. With all this wolfsbane in me, you're gonna be the one protecting me. I'll lead the way. Let's go.